Hi, boys and girls. Today for math, we are going to continue focusing on subtracting math stories. So we're going to use pictures to represent taking away from. And when we take away from and when we subtract, we use this little sign here. And that means we make our group or our amount of items smaller. So when we subtract, we want to take something away and make the group smaller. So this is just a math sentence. It's kind of tricky for Ms. Franco to show you, but I'll go slow. So this, in these little spots here and here, we're going to put numbers. And in this side over here, this is an equal sign. It just means how many are left. It's kind of hard for me to share. But I will go slow, like I said, and try my best to fill in the numbers and show you how to do the same thing at home. If you have any of these kinds of pictures or you want to draw them and sing along with me or on your own, you can, okay? I'm going to draw one more line because I want to show how many are left, okay, when we sing the song. So let's get started so I can show you what we're talking about. So I have, let's start from this side. This is tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little froggies. And we're going to sing the 5 green speckled frog song. Okay, and then we're going to fill in these numbers. So here we go. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were, So I'm going to stop for a second and write in my numbers so I can show you how to do it too. So we said we had 5 green frogs. 1 jumped into the pool. Okay, so let me show you my numbers. We had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 jumped in the pool. So that means we're taking 1 away. Now I want to know how many are left. How many are left to go is there in that spot. So help me count and figure this out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs left. So I'm going to write that number in the box. Okay, and you can do the same thing at home. All right, so let's go over our math story sentence. We had 5 frogs. We took 1 away. We subtracted 1. We took 1 away. And that leaves us with 4 froggies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to erase these numbers and do it again. Okay, so now we can add new numbers. So I'm going to erase mine. And now, boys and girls, the number that's going to go here, we're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put 4, number 4 in the first spot. So now we have 4 froggies that we're starting with. And let's start our song again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. So I'm going to put number 1 here because we took from that group of 4, we took 1 away. And I want to know how many are left. So let me write in the number 1. Okay. So we had 4 froggies. We took 1 away. We subtracted. We took 1 away. And our group now is smaller. You can see it's getting smaller. Now how many are left? Equals how many are left. This is our math subtraction sentence. I had 4 froggies. I took 1 away. How many are left? We don't know yet, so help me count. We're going to look at this number here of items left. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 froggies left. So I'm going to write that number right there. And then we get to read our math sentence one more time. We had 4 froggies. We subtracted, we took 1 away. And it equals to 3. We have 3 froggies left. 4 minus 1 equals 3. So now I get to erase all these numbers again, and we're going to start with this many. Okay? And remember, you can do the same thing at home, and you can always use your fingers. So if I had 4 froggies, and I took 1 away, how many do I have left? 3. Good. Okay, so boys and girls, we are starting with number 3 because we have 1, 2, 3 froggies left. That's the group that we have left. And remember, how many are we taking away each time? 1. So I get to write that number right there. But let's sing first. 1, 2, 3. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were how many left? Well, I'm going to fill in my subtraction sentence first, and then we'll count together, but you can start to think how many are left. Okay, so we have 3. Take away 1. How many are left? Let's find out. 1, 2. So I had 3. I took 1 away. And how many are all together? How many are left? We have 1, 2. Sorry for the noise in my house, boys and girls. My family likes to come and go. So you're going to hear some noise sometimes, and I'm sure you hear noise in your house too. Okay, so we had 3 froggies. We took 1 away. We had 3. We took 1 away. And that leaves us with 2. And that's what I put. We have 2 left. And you can see here we have 1, 2 left. Okay, very good job doing our math story. All right, so I'm going to erase it. And I'm going to start start with my number 2. So every time we start over, we are putting different numbers in. Okay. And I know last week you did addition stories with Miss Papali, so you were adding in your story. So if Miss Papali said, I have 1 frog and I want to add 1 more frog, that makes 2 frogs. And if I have 2 frogs and I want to add 1 more, that makes 3 frogs. So you were adding 1, 2, 3 with her last week. And now you're subtracting and taking away this week with Miss Franco. Okay, so we have how many left? We said 1, 2. We have 2 left, so I'm going to write that number right here in the first line. We have 2 left. All right. And I want to know what number goes here and what number goes here. So we're going to do that together. 2 green speckled frogs. Ready? 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is how many left? Well, let's put the number here. So I had 2. I took 1 away, so I'm going to write number 1 here. Okay, here's my number 1. I had 2 froggies. I subtracted 1. How many are left? How many are left? Good, 1. So we can say 2, take away 1 is 1. There he is. He's the last one. Let's see. Let me erase. We'll do our last one together. Okay. So I have now how many froggies? Starting with 1. So I'm going to write number 1 right there. Okay, so 1 green and speckled frog. You ready? 1 green and speckled frog sat on the hollow log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. The last one jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. How many are left? So we have one that jumped into the pool. I had one. That one jumped into the pool. How many are left? That's right, 0 froggies are left. So, boys and girls, that is our math subtraction story for today. You can listen to the song that I sent with you is exactly the same. You can sing along on your own at home. You can always use your math fingers. My fingers are dirty from the markers, but you can always use your math fingers to do exactly what we did. And we've sung these songs in class together, so I know you know them. Okay? So look out for more of Miss Ranko's subtraction math stories this week. And I can't wait to see some of the work that you're doing at home. Okay? Take care, boys and girls.